guys, I'm Adam Hinata, Sash Factor Pageant Correspondent, and welcome to my now monetized YouTube channel called Hey Adam G! Yay! For years, kung napapansin nyo, I've always been writing down my thoughts about my reactions about a recently concluded pageant. But this time around, I'll try to do something different by making my first vlog under my YouTube channel. For tonight's episode, pag-usapan natin yung naging resulta ng recently concluded Miss Earth 2019. Are you guys satisfied with the results? Nung mga umabot sa pinaka-final tally? Yan ang pag-usapan natin ngayong araw na ito. So stick around for my thoughts and insights. As you can see, the first of the Alpha 4 pageants has just concluded. Miss Earth ended with a big bang and everyone is so happy with the results. Ako rin super satisfied ako sa nakita ko during the finals. So let's try to break it down. Yung setup nila kung saan ginanap yung venue sa Okada. Well, actually, I have a mixed reaction about the venue of the pageant. Kasi Okada is not like MOA Arena na alam mo yun, that could house a lot of people who want to watch the pageant. And yung stage, if you would notice on TV, super liit. Na napakaliit ng stage, ang ganda ng backdrop na pre-provide ng Okada, where you can see the beautiful landscape, the sunset, and tsaka yung talagang architecture tsaka ng interior ng buong place. Di ba may swimming pool sa gitna, tapos audience area, stage, swimming pool, and then audience area where the judges were also seated. Sana nilagyan nila ng makeshift runway sa gitna where the girls could really walk down the runway, especially when they were being called one by one during the top 20 segment. I think yun lang sana, kung sana na-maximize talaga nila yung buong area na pre-provide sa kanila na Okada, I think that would have been better production-wise. So, in terms of the girls who made it to top 20, wala akong masabi. Kung titignan niyo yung final leaderboard namin sa Sash Factor, we got 15 girls correctly out of the 20 girls who made it in the final tally. Nakakatuwa na most of our favorites made it to the top, like sina USA, sina Puerto Rico, si Ghana, si Portugal, England, basta marami silang nakapasok na super deserving. Pero at the same time, also sad that powerhouse countries like India and Venezuela did not make it. So you would think, ano nangyari dun sa dalawang yon? Well, in the case of Venezuela, I kind of expected na hindi na siya papasok because she wasn't generating a strong buzz about her candidacy as compared to her predecessors. Yun nga lang, because of that, na-break na niya yung streak ng country niya sa Miss Earth. For the past 14 years, Venezuela has been penetrating the Miss Earth semis strongly. Tapos ngayon this year, sayang. So, saan nagkulang? Hindi ko alam eh. Okay naman siya in terms of figure and poise, intelligence. So, siguro probably may mas maraming better girls lang than Venezuela, kaya siya hindi nakapasok sa top 20. Pero ang pinakamalaking surprise is India. So we were all surprised that she wasn't able to make it to top 20. A lot of people are blaming it to her performance during the figure and form pre-pageant activity before the finals kasi hindi siya ganun kaganda compared to the other bodies of the frontrunners and popular delegates. So, doon nagkatalo. Alam natin na ang ganda ng resume ni India, ang ganda ng mukha, ang aliwalas. Alam mo yun, she is a doctor back home. So, alam mo yun, template pa lang, panalong-panalo na. Yun yung mga hinahanap ng Miss Earth organization in terms of what you're looking for in a winner. Pero magugulat ko, why she did not make it? So, if you will analyze it, di ba, how they judge the girls, di ba, they judge the girls according to 3 criteria. Figure and form, yung katawan nila, and then yung face and poise without makeup, no makeup round challenge nila na tinatawag natin, tsaka yung intelligence, parang yun nga, yung Q&A portion nila. So, for sure, she nailed her Q&A. For sure, maganda ang rehistro niya without makeup. no makeup challenge lang sa face. And yeah, pero who knows, India is still young, so probably she could, join other pageants in the near future. She could make what she could probably do now right now is learn from these experiences and come out stronger in her next pageant should she decide to join again in the near future. So okay, let's move forward. After the top 20, I noticed, as I've said, when they were being called one by one during the top 20, nabibitinan ako sa kasi naka-swimsuit sila nun eh. So pagtawag pa lang nila, they were already showcasing their catwalk during that portion. And na-notice ko, ang super bilis lang, nabibitinan ako. I wish, Carousel Productions really made a huge runway showcasing the runway skills of these girls by siguro, yun nga, katulad na sinabi ko earlier, by making a makeshift platform over the pool, above the pool, para makarampa talaga sila. Kasi sayang naman moment na ng mga girls nito wala silang ginawa kundi mag-prepare for their upcoming competition, and sana ibigay natin sa kanila yung maximum exposure na sana na deserve naman nila. So yun, so medyo negative tayo sa aspect na yun sa Miss Earth. After nila rumapa, they all came out in their evening competition. So wala naman ako masasabi doon. Basis ng judges for selecting for girls who would be advancing to the top 10 is yung performance nila nung pagtawag pa lang sa kanila ng top 20 tsaka yung evening gown performance nila. And nagulat tayo nung pagdating sa top 10, some of the favorites were already did not make it to the top 10 hashtag round, like si Gana. Before muna natin pag-usapan yun, let's talk about the evening gown competition first. There were a lot of beautiful gowns that I saw during that segment of the con. I really like Puerto Rico's gown, even if yung shape maybe silver yung color ng gown niya, and maraming girls din in the top 20 who also sported similar colors, pero nag-angat talaga sa kanya yung mukha niya. I also like Thailand's gown. Green, very akmang-akma dun sa pageant na sinalihan niya. And then I also like Russia's gown. I noticed Chile's gown was from Ben Lagila because for quite some time nakuha ko na yung aesthetic nung yung pattern ng mga gowns ni Sir Bench. And then I also like USA's gown. The color just pops out of her skin tone. Super ganda. Medyo gusto ko rin yung gown in Netherlands. Super see-through and kitang-kita yung kanyang curves dun sa kanyang silhouette gown. Super ganda. Whoever made her gown, super good job. Ang hindi ko nagustuhang mga gowns, si Colombia. She was wearing a red gown, pero it was super busy all over the place. Na parang ang daming frills, ang dami rin dito sa hemline, sa lower portion ng gown niya. So, sabi ko, when I saw her come out of the stage, parang kinabahan ako, oh no, why is she wearing this gown? This might not give her the advantage to make it to the next round. And then, si Gana, for some reason, hindi ko naramdaman yung spark niya compared to her performance in her pre-pageant activities. Kasi apart from wearing a collar na collar din ng mga ibang candidates, she was very fierce with her catwalk. And I noticed, feeling ko yun yung dahilan kung bakit hindi siya nakapasok sa top 10. Because of her fierceness on stage. Kasi I noticed, I've been covering Miss Earth for the past 3 years now, and I noticed, ang gusto ng mga judges, kasi ng mga Filipino judges during the finals, is yung, when the girl walks on stage, kailangan, after doing your catwalk, you would smile. The girl has to smile. Kailangan i-project ni girl yung sweetness na alam mo yon, smile on stage. Napansin ko parang hindi nilulubet yung mga girls na parang masyadong fierce on stage, like what happened to Ghana last weekend. Same thing happened to Netherlands 2018 last year. Ganun din, super fierce din ng catwalk niya. So yun, kahit na ang sobrang Diyosa ng mukha niya, hindi pa rin siya nakapasok. So I guess for those girls who will be joining Miss Earth in the near future, I suggest you guys tone down your fierceness when it comes to doing your catwalk on stage. Kasi iba talaga yung may hinahanap talaga yung mga Filipino judges na sweetness and yung smiles, yung smile talaga that really spells the difference and for one to move to the next round. So, going back to Ghana, ayun, she was too fierce, and sana kung had she also worn a color that would allow her skin tone to pop out, like siguro red, yellow, and siguro she would have advanced to the next round. So yun nga, ako, to be honest, I really expected Ghana to make it to the next round because she was really doing all these pandars during the pre-pageant activities and we're all lapping it up. So, nalulungkot lang ako because it wasn't the ending that I was expecting for her. I thought she was a shoo-in in one of the elemental crowns, pero obviously God has a different plan for her. So during the hashtag round, I noticed na parang napapansin ko, lahat ng mga tinawag nilang mga girls sa top 10, super ang gaganda ng mga mukha. Parang ang naging number one criteria ng mga judges nung gabing yun is to select the girls who really have beautiful faces to begin with despite their limited English speaking skills. So that's why you see the likes of Russia, Czech Republic, Belarus making it all the way to the top kahit hindi ganun kaganda yung English nila. So nadaan talaga sa face talaga, and I don't mind kasi after all this is a beauty pageant. First and foremost, ganda talaga dapat ang puhunan mo. So guys, during the top 10 hashtag round, napansin ko lahat ng mga girls who made it to the top 10 were really facially beautiful. Para naging main criteria ng mga girls is to really advance girls who really have this gorgeous face despite their limited English speaking skills. So natuwa ako na Netherlands made it, Czech Republic made it, Puerto Rico, USA, Nigeria, New Zealand also made it to the cuts during that time. So super kaganda ng mga mukha nila. So talagang sabi ko, wow, parang nakakatuwa naman ng mga judges ngayon. They really put emphasis on face and beauty this year. Overall, all these girls gave great answers. I have to single out Netherlands. I think she had a capacity to really make it all the way to top 4. Kaya lang siguro kinapos lang sa ending. She could have given a powerful ending to her statement because ang ganda ng mga sinasabi niya about flowers, all about living, it's all about breathing life, ganyan. So sana na tahi-tahi niya into what flower is really all about, blooming, diba? So sayang. And yun, si Puerto Rico, si USA as expected nakapasok. Moving to the top 4, I wasn't so surprised that USA, Puerto Rico, Belarus, and Czech Republic made it because super ang gaganda talaga nila. And yun nga, nagulat ako na Czech Republic made it all the way to top 4. But if you think about it, ang ganda talaga, may nahanap talaga sila this year about a winning candidate. And siguro napopossess ni Czech Republic yung ganda na hinahanap talaga nila ngayon this time. When it was all between USA and Puerto Rico, I knew Puerto Rico would eventually win because she gave a stronger answer compared to USA. They both had the same answer, pero it's just that Puerto Rico delivered with more conviction as compared to USA. Na medyo she had a strong start. Same thing na sinabi niya they were during the final question, they were all asked about how would they convince leaders to tackle the problem of climate change seriously. And Puerto Rico spoke it with a lot of conviction, while USA, also started strong, pero she wasn't able to really also give it a powerful ending sa dulo. So sayang din. So hence she got the first runner-up. So overall guys, super really love this year's edition. Sana next year sana balik na ulit sila sa MOA kasi na-miss ko yung stage nila sa MOA. Mas maganda yung production values nila last year sa MOA compared this year. But I do understand that Okada is a last minute choice because supposedly ang finals talaga ginlalpat gaganapin sa Bicol. Pero for some reason hindi natuloy, so they all went to plan B, which is to hold the pageant, which was to hold in Okada. Ang Okada maganda naman talaga sana rin, pero sana kasi pag nanonood kayo sa Okada, I was asking a lot of my pageant friends, pag nanonood ka sa Okada, same malayo talaga yung tingin mo, malayo ka sa stage so parang hindi mo rin ma-appreciate. So sana next year balik na kayo sa MOA, Miss Earth, Carousel Productions. And I also like how diverse the top 20 was. Super. Each continent was well represented by all these girls that they selected. Nakakatuwa talaga. And of course, yung eventual top 4, nakakatuwa rin. They chose the right winner, Puerto Rico. It's the first time for Puerto Rico to win this pageant. So, nakakatuwa na parang they're making history this year. Same as with USA, who has also been making since both India and Venezuela did not make it to top 20 this year. A lot of people are thinking, gaano ba ka-accurate ba talaga? Gaano ba ka-importante ang mga medals na binibigay sa pageant na ito during their pre-pageant activities? Because as you all know, maraming mga girls, whenever they would conduct their swimsuit, resorts wear, evening gown competitions out of town, usually the organization would hand out medals for all the girls who will be winning first, second, third places. And nagkataon na majority of the girls who made it to the top 20 were also given some medals. Pero for some girls like India and Venezuela, who everyone thought deserve to be in the top 20, maisip mo, nanalo naman sila ng medals, bakit di sila nakapasok sa top 20, di ba nga? So maiisip mo talaga, ano ba talaga ka-importante itong mga medals na pinamimigay during the pre-pageant activities. Ako na nagsasabi sa inyo, I've been covering the pageant for the past 3 years, walang bearing ang mga medals na binibigay during the pre-pageant activities. Why? Because these medals were being given by the sponsors of the pageant. Iba yung mga sponsors ng pageant na nag-judge during their out-of-town activities as compared doon sa mga sinabi kong crucial pre-pageant activities na dapat paghandaan ng mga girls yun. And it does not have any bearing to the outcome of the top 20. Kasi ang pagbabatayan talaga ng top 20, yung tatlong sinabi kong crucial pre-pageant activities, which are and form, face and poise, and intelligence rounds. Alam ko medyo magulo, right? Medyo confusing, pero yun, walang kinalaman yung mga medals, yung mga medal tallies na nakukuha ng mga girls during the pre-pageant activities. If for anything, at the very least, nag-gauge lang din yung popularity ng mga girls among the sponsors and among the fans. Pero as we all know, hindi naman sila nag-judge. Ang nag-judge yung mga tao behind the organization. Yon yung tatlong sinabi ko, plus the attitude ng mga girls during the month-long activity. Kaya napansin nyo, ang mga usually pinapanalo ng mga girls, usually hindi mga nananalo palaging first place, second place dito sa mga medal rounds na ito. Usually yung mga pinapanalo nila, yung mga tatahimik during the pre-pageant activities, yung mga hindi masyadong napapansin, pero bigla makikita mo bubulaga na lang during the finals. Case in point, si Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico wasn't winning so many medals this year. Pero nakita mo, nanalo lang siya nung 3 days before the finals, nung nagkaroon sila ng mock-up pageant sa Naga or sa Bicol. Nanalo siya ng special award ng Miss Earth Flora. Pero that was the only special award I think she got. Pero look at how things ended in her favor. Nanalo siya ng Miss Earth. Compared it with Miss Ghana, who was raking in a lot of medals, being given by the sponsors of the events. Look, she was winning. It was really a huge indication that she was really popular in the pageant, pero hindi siya nakapasok sa top 10 ng hashtag, sa top 10 during the finals night. So makikita nyo talaga yung difference Iba kasi yung nagja-judge. So I hope you learned something from this, na talagang the medals that are being given away during the pre-pageant activities have nothing to do with the selection of the top 20 during the finals night. Doing relatively well in this pageant, nakakatuwa rin. So overall, I'm really satisfied with the results. So what do you guys think about my review? Does it match yours? So guys, kung may suggestions kayo, comment about my review, share it on the comment section below, and para makita ko naman yung mga thoughts nyo also about the recently concluded pageant. And guys, by the way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hey Adam G, para talaga namang alam mo, I'll really do my best to really give you all the inside scoops and pageant information about our beauty queen, especially ito na, malapit na tayo sa kasagsagan talaga ng pageant season. Okay guys, see you guys on my next video. Bye!